Hey gang, so it's day 4 of the Desolation Canyon family river trip, and I was just going to share with you guys our camping setup. Definitely a few things we've learned along the way as we've been here doing this. One thing we really like is the Tarpestry, which is folded in quarters right now. Using that in front of the camp, in front of the tent, to just as a place to stage, get sand off of feet before going into the tent. The tent itself is the MSR front range, and we go with this design for the simplicity of it. It's just a single pole there in the middle, and then we have the sides, the corners staked out. Stake those out first, pop the pole in, and the tent is done. So this is clearly just the mesh body. Then on the back here, because every night so far we've had some sort of rainstorm, although it starts off clear and it's hot, and when we put the fly on, it's hotter in the tent. So we prefer to sleep with just the mesh, and as you can see, it is just mesh, which is perfect. But I've already staked out the rain fly here so that I can quickly deploy that, pull it up over the mesh, and the stakes are already in place so that if the storm does come in, then we're covered. And you know, we keep everything in dry bags. Normally these would be all sealed up so that anything that we don't want to have get wet is also protected from the rain. Let's have a look inside. So Ray is our youngest. He's over here on the Kelty Wooby 30 on a Thermarest Z-Lite pad. Perfect for him. This is me in the Marmot Atom, which is a 40-degree bag, down bag. Actually, I haven't actually used it that much. I've been mostly sleeping on it and sleeping in this Cool Max sheet because it's been so warm out. And then I'm on my Thermarest Ridge Rest, which I've had for decades now and love it. Jordan's in the Thermarest Space Cowboy, which is a, what does it say on there, 45-degree bag, so a slightly warmer bag than mine. We've got the Thermarest pillows. She's on the Neo Air pad, which is a little bit crunchy. Might be swapping that out. Then Rosie's over there in her Nemo sleeping bag, and Rosie and Jordan both have liners that they've been using most of the time for their, and then Rosie's also on the REI flash pad, inflatable pad. So that's our oh yeah, and we got our stuffies. You gotta have your lovies for bedtime. So that's our camp. We're gonna pack up now. We're having breakfast is cooking, and we're gonna load the boats and head downriver and see what's next.
This is the Gerber knife kit. This is currently not being made anymore, but they should bring it back because this is our favorite, might be our favorite piece of like top 5 gear that we have at all. Seriously. So we do a lot of road tripping, so we bring this on the road with us. It's in our picnic kit. And right now we're rafting and we're having a picnic. So I'm pulling this out. It's got a lock here, which is my favorite feature because it keeps the kids out. It's pretty hard to open actually, which I like. And then when you open it up, it's got 2 knives, a paring knife and a larger, I don't know, chef's knife or something. And then it's got this container here and it's got a cutting board. And this cutting board is pretty sturdy, so it doesn't move around or anything when you're cutting on it. And then this is great. You can put lots of different foods in here. You can cut here. You can lay things out. It's almost like a fancy version of a charcuterie tray on your river trip or picnic trip or whatever. Yeah, favorite piece of gear. We love it. The knives are sharp. This is a knife sharpener in here, so you can give your knives a little bit of love before you use them. Yeah, it's pretty fantastic. We're about to rock some PB&J.
All right, guys. Last day of the trip. Kind of bittersweet. We've been out here for 5-6 days, something on the river. Trying out some new gear. I've got the Chinook vest, life jacket from NRS. I've chose it because of all the pockets, and they have proven to be super useful, easy to get on and off. And then also the NRS pilot knife. This is the titanium version, so it's probably more suited for seawater, and you know, than freshwater. A little more corrosion resistant, but there's also a stainless steel version. Clips kind of nicely onto here. My only little beef is that, you know, if NRS made both of these things, why have the knife overlap the pocket here, according to where the little buckle is. The sole shirt from Patagonia has been really good, and then these Patagonia board shorts have been on me the whole time. I also have a pair of river pants from Patagonia, and I would put those on in the evenings to avoid bug bites. There were some biting flies at some of our camps that were infrequent but annoying enough to pant on. So kids got hooked up with some gear. Rosie, Mustang Survival Life Jacket. What do you think of the jacket, Rue?
It kind of itches on my chin sometimes.
Yeah, the only...
So that's why I put this hood up from my You Should shirt.
Yep, you got your You Should, a nice Boulder-based brand. But yeah, the could use a little softer padding here. It's been kind of chafing against her chin because she's been in the water swimming a lot, and that of course makes the jacket ride up and bump up against her chin. So not sure if there's a solve for that. Then you got your You Should shirt on. You like that? Show us the ninja mask, Rue. Got a little ninja mask, some nice sun hoodie. I have the adult version of that. I'm not as big a fan of the tightness of the hood. I like a looser hood, but that's just a personal preference thing. Although it is a handy COVID-19 manager, so you have an instant mask available. And then, Ruru, show us your pants. Nice kid pants from Patagonia, quick drying. Kids don't use pockets, although there was a complaint about Mama and Papa having pockets on their life jackets with the kids not having them.
I'm going to talk about her bathing suit underneath.
Oh yeah, what's your bathing suit, Rue? It's hard to see, but it's a long sleeve bathing suit.
It's
primary.
stripes, rainbow
And then just a standard, you know, cut on the bottom. So no leggings to it.
And Mama has a bucket.
And yeah, so that's been a pretty solid river kit for Rosie. Ray has something similar. Let's see. We'll turn the camera. Ray's got his Mustang Survival Life Jacket on. We got blue and red, so we can tell them apart. What else has he got, baby?
He's got this Patagonia hoodie that has been pretty sweet for him. He's got very fair skin, so the name of the game with him is keep him covered all day. These pants are just hand-me-down pants. They're long, quick-drying river pants that are great for him. We also have this hat from Rima. We have a couple hats from Rima. We've got this one. This is UPF from Rima. Rima is definitely one of our favorite brands in general. They have really sophisticated design for children, but not very expensive. And then this is the Rima version that's just his like everyday hat, but it's also UPF 50. This is cotton. This is quick dry. They're both great. This one Rosie's been wearing the whole time. This one Ray's been wearing the whole time. This is great. It has a little cincher in the back, which helps with it not falling off in a lot of wind that we had. I've obviously got the Mustang Survival life jacket as well. It's got a roof pocket, which is great. I've got my phone in there, and then I've got this handy dandy little bungee thing for my phone. I've got a life-proof case on my phone, which keeps it totally waterproof.
That bungee thing is the koala.
The koala hang time.
The hang time, that's right.
Gear. And it's got this really nice clasp here that it's pretty bomber. It's going to take a lot to get that out. So this should be pretty solid, even if I fell in the water. I'm wearing some Mountain Hardwear. I'm wearing actually all Mountain Hardwear today. This hoodie has been my favorite because it has thumb holes, and I've been having some reactions to sun exposure on my hands, like a rash, either a heat rash or sun reaction, allergy or something. So this has the thumb holes that keeps my hands covered. It's also the thinnest that I have of all the hoodies I brought on, and it feels like I'm not even wearing anything. It's really breathable. It has a hood. You want to talk? What do you want to talk about?
This my hoodie is blue.
It is a blue hoodie, and Ray Red loves blue, and he looks great in blue because he's got those pretty blue eyes. And I got these Mountain Harbor pants. I had a lot of pants on the river, which I can talk about another time, but I'm also wearing Chacos. They're really fantastic for the river. So yeah, those are some of the highlights of what we've got going on right now.
I've also been rocking the Yeti Roadie 24 here, nice deep, which is great. Holds a good, like you just put a block of ice in the bottom, stack drinks on top, still have a lot of vertical space to work with. And I've been keeping everything nice and cold in there. In fact, I would even think about a twin set, one that would just have clean ice, crushed ice in it to put in drinks, because we're carrying a lot of water it got warm, so the ice water in the cold was really good. So other than that, we're just wrapping up our trip. Is it okay?
Open it.
Yesterday after our little rainstorm, Rosie took the oars for a little bit and did really well rowing, didn't you? Was that fun? Yeah.
Yes.
We hit a few more rapids. Kids had a really good time in the rapids. Mixed bag for Ray when he got splashed in the face. He's still kind of determining how he likes that.
Other way.
But now we're gonna call it a wrap. Yep, hold on.
This is the bottle.
We're gonna call it a wrap. We're paddling down the last few half dozen miles or so, and gonna get to the takeout, and we get to give our boat back to River Runner Transport Rental. And again, a huge thanks to them for just really running a top-notch shop. And in fact, this NRS boat that we're in is brand new this season. They only run their boats about 5 years, and then they cycle them through. And all the gear that we've gotten from them, the cooler, the dry box, all the repair gear, bow lines, 2 bow lines, a long and a short, just really made it for an awesome river trip. And that's how I'll do it. So thanks for coming along, and we'll see you the next time we're off yonder.
Create